Alright, hey there, E here, and we are back with more Suikoden II HD Remaster. Where last time we spent most of the time doing actual main quest content. When we were trying to leave the castle, we were approached by a small child, Jaro, something like that, from the Tinto region, who was requesting aid in regards to them being attacked by Neclord, who had made his reappearance. And considering who Neclord is, we decided to go and assist with that to, well, stop Neclord, as well as to try and secure an alliance with Tinto. Along the way, we managed to recruit a few more people, and at Tinto itself, things were proceeding fairly well. They were agreeing to work together to fight off Neclord, but Jess, from earlier in the game in Muse, who witnessed, I guess, the aftermath of Lady Anabelle's death, was also there with a few other Muse survivors. And he was very unhappy to see Riou and the others, which led to a situation where Jess took his combatants, his forces, to confront Neclord on their own, which did not end well and resulted in Neclord managing to take control of Tinto City. And while things were looking kinda dire there for the region, we managed to meet up again with Khan, who helped us back when Neclord was in Dunan Castle. So Khan was continuing his hunt, and he directed us to another person who was also in pursuit of Neclord, who may have been, well, who should have been able to stop Neclord once and for all, as apparently Neclord had some sort of ability to transfer his soul or move his soul around upon death of his body, which made him very difficult to kill. But, well, not really buts, we headed towards the nearby checkpoint where the person was, where we found Sierra, who was an ancient vampire, part of the clan who was originally guarding the rune that Neclord stole. She was in pursuit of Neclord to, well, also stop him. A lot of people want to stop him, as they should. But we worked with her and Khan to, make our way back into Tinto and stop Neclord, which we were able to do after a rather lengthy battle. But we did that, secured our alliance with Tinto, and that was about where we ended things off. So, time for today is to just continue on seeing where the story takes us, and to get however many people left we need to get for all the 100 characters. I think we have about 8 characters left in order to recruit everyone, with about 5 of them currently known by Richmond, and then maybe 1 or 2 for some reason not being listed by him. But we are getting very close to the end here. Besides the last couple of people, we still have the Green Hill and Muse region to liberate. And then eventually moving on to perhaps a confrontation in the Highland region. That is the one area we have not been to yet. But go ahead and start. Yes. Okay. Okay, so yeah, this was immediately one got back. We haven't been to the war room yet, or to the conference room. Yeah, Richmond, he should be away right now. Yeah, okay, he is. When he gets back, we can double check on what we have left. I still need to find a higher tier blacksmith, since apparently we cannot finish upgrading our gear. Riou, we have already received word Mayor Gustav of Tinto has made an official offer of an alliance. Apple, the Tinto forces plus and the remnants of the Muse army that Jess organized number about 7,000 men. Riou, Commander Riou, the Dunan Army has reached the point where it can face Highland on equal terms. Can it? Yeah, about the time we were fighting Luca Blight, the total Highland force is about 3 or 4 times more than the Dunan Army. Yeah, like the Dunan Army about 20,000, 25,000. Yeah, that 7,000 doesn't feel like it's gonna be all that much. Up to this point, we've merely been reacting to our foes' movements, but now it's time to make some of our own. Sheena, huh? You remember we're gonna go on the attack, right? So is this the Green Hill or Muse mission? Shoot, well, I say that. According to Apple's intelligence, the Highland Army is amassing in Muse. We don't know their intentions, but this is as good a chance as any to take back Green Hill. Okay, Green Hill it is. Apple. A new general by the name of Uber, him, has been stationed in Green Hill. Uber has turned up several times in the past in locations embroiled by war. No one knows anything about this man. In fact, there are some who say he is not a man at all. But he is quite a favorite for some people. Sheena, what do you say, Riou? Win this and you'll be an even bigger stud who's gonna have every girl served up to him on a platter. Not if Uber has anything to say about that. Hey, maybe you can make me a vice journal. Even just the title will be fine. I am a representative of the Turan Republic and all. Okay, let's go to Green Hill. No vice journal. Yeah, let's go to Green Hill. Riou, very well. I will issue the orders to the troops, Commander. I suggest you rest up before the battle. I heard you collapse in Tinto. Remember that your health must always come first. Can we organize our soldiers for a bit? Okay, so we got Hauser and George. George we picked up in the mountains on the way back from Tinto. Okay, so Hauser is a cavalry. George is infantry, but has a critical attack. Don't have too much now, do we? Oh, we actually picked up Lowen. Yeah, Lowen, Jimu, and Koryu. And Annalie, are you actually... Can we put you in the party? No, you might be background person because Juan is also not in the party normally, but he can still be put in the army. Okay, so we have Lowen and Jimu. Okay, Annalie will put her in cavalry. See what we can do with her in courage. probably Koryu as well. As for George, probably stack Gijino and Lowen. Yeah, they have high attack, but they are going to be very slow. Yeah, I think George's is the highest attack. He get back quick. Man, this real prideful won't join us unless we have more companions. I believe. Let's see, where was he, anyways? Was he in the path that we took from the mine and the one that led into Tinto? I think he was there. Okay, so we have 5 people. And whose secrets were we going for? Let's see Sierra's. No, there's something we're working now. It was Jean's friend. There you are, Rara. Let's see. So I have 1 there. That's 2, that's 3. 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, yes, I was right. 8 people left. And then we already have 5 listed by Richmond. Yeah, so really 3. Thing is, though, we also know that one of Annalise's friends is in Tinto, but he's not being listed by Richmond. I like how the bar is so full. Alright. So now these are appearing. Last time I checked, they weren't. Unless they were, and I completely missed them. Right, so... See, because the name, let's get Muku Muku, and then we'll try to get that 1 person. Yeah, they were on the path between Forest Village and Green Hill. Just do a few quick walks back and forth, and then if nothing happens, we'll go ahead and move right along. Anyways, about the guy who's friends with Annalie. There's another one who is supposed to be in Green Hill, I think. So the one that's in Tinto, we might have to get the one in Green Hill first. And then that still leaves 2 people we have not encountered. Well, potentially. Since some people are not appearing, we have met them, and they may have... Well, they wouldn't have one off, but yeah. Oh, there you are. Miku Miku. Really? Oh, it's a math item. Interesting. I thought it was the farm animal. I had to turn it to use, but no. Okay, considering that we had to wander... Yeah, we have to wander this side for Muku Muku. And down here for Maku Maku. This one, Miku Miku. Maybe there's one over here. Yeah, we'll go a few more times and then we'll sit back. Probably should be healing them. Might have to drop Miku Miku though. Yeah, the condition for Miku Miku was to be solo, but even then, yeah, I think we were able to get Miku Miku without being solo. Alright, so last one. Okay. Might not be someone on the path, might have to go with less people. Alright, no Richmond yet. Oh, yeah, Sheena was hanging around. Thought we kicked her around the party, but fine. Sheena. Well, I'm gonna go take a walk. Maybe I'll stop in on Ellie, or maybe Leona, or Apple. Little Apple, fun. Or even then. Okay. Oh yeah, Nancy. Sheena. Well, see ya. Don't stay up too late. Oh, we're gonna step on the Nami. Aren't you a bit told of her? Alright, so you're still here? Konami, you have a lot more room now. Guess we won't have to sleep on the floor anymore. Nope, that's what you've always been saying. Oh, we got something to do out here. Again, the Nina Flick interlude. Nina, note, I figured you'd be here again. Well, you are stalking him. Flick, yeah, well. Nina, so what were you thinking about? Flick, like I said before, it's none of your business. Nina, let me guess. You were thinking about Odessa, your lost love. And why were you prying into that? I can't remember if she appears in 3 or not. Like, what? Wait. That loose lipped sack of. You still can't forget her after all this time. No, his sword is named after her. Like, it's not that. Nina. Then what is it? Like, Odessa wasn't just my love. To me, she was the only person I ever truly admired. The way she thought, she lived, she showed me so many new things I had been blind to before. And so I decided to become a man worthy of being by her side. I still have a long way to go, and that's why I can't forget her. Why I won't forget her. You know, even though you never see her again, never meet her and speak to her and hold her hand again. Flick, learn some manners is none of your business. You know, why? I say it's my business. Flick, no it isn't, you little kid. You know, you got some nerve. Kid, you say I'm a kid. I spent all this time thinking only of you with all my heart. What good will it do you pining over this dead person forever? Wow, rude. Flick, you shut your mouth. You know, I'm sorry. Flick, no, I'm sorry, yelled. But I don't want to take all the years of regret I had about my immaturity and carelessness for naught. You know, I really am sorry. You know, Flick, what? You know, is it okay if I wait for you then? I'll just wait. Flick, do what you want. Time. It changes people's hearts. It'll change yours too. You'll understand someday. You know, no, that'll never happen. Flick, okay. Well, he's seeing you. Nina, time changes people's hearts, huh? So that was a thing. Yeah, I think when we were at Green Hill, Nina's personality was kinda fickle, I think. Yeah, she's kinda like bouncing around different hobbies and stuff. So, Flick is kinda right on that. Though Nina does seem to be hoping that Flick's mind will change. Oh, life lesson. To live is to fight. Long Chan Chan. Okay. Good talk. Alright, well, Nanami left. Oh, Lucia? Okay, she was just there. Are you Riou, leader of the Dunan Army? No, are you gonna be one of the 3 people left? Oh, actually, wouldn't be 2 by this point. So yeah, that's right. Lucia, prepare to... Oh, Lucia. If this is the same person, not just the same name, this should be the protag's mother from, well, in the 3rd game. Yes, I'm crazy hair this time. No, not a duel. Okay. That's one big fire attack. Guess we can't just teleport away, right? Alright, not too tough. Good amount of potch. We should be spending some of that. Listen, I was wrong to think you just a child. But Riou, what's wrong? Sorry, huh? Who are you? Lucia. I've been noticed. Victor, of course, you are making all that ruckus. That is a terrible guard to always be asleep. Anyways, why'd you try to kill him? Okay, Lucia being all silent. I really thought if your life ended here, so too would this foolish war. Oh. Is she actually part of the group, though? Yeah, do we actually need to let her go or throw her in jail? Which one's going to mess with history less? Yeah, I'm just looking it up. I was dealing with these kind of things. Yeah, sir. She's part of the third game. Gonna let her go. Flick Riou. Victor. Ah, look at the little sneak. Lisa, you will receive no thanks from me. My only goal is your head. And off she goes. Victor, you sure that was the right call, Riou? Maybe. Oh, hey, actual cards this time. Okay, well. Oh, you're so useful, Konami. Please relax. Please relax, sir. I assure you that no intruders will get past here again. Commander, Master Shu has ordered me to stand guard here. So, what happened to the sleeping guard? I'm sure next time we won't notice them asleep. Anyways, Richmond. Rara, scroll making is mysterious, alright. She takes apart runes and puts it onto vellum. It's really amazing. Okay. So, thinking that this is gonna be maybe another scroll. Yeah, nothing's changed, right? Yeah, Lucia did not. Yeah, she's not going to appear as a blank on it. Also, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really, that did not change. Yeah, I was kind of curious because in the third game, the animals, they did not count. Which, if that's the case, yeah, we know about 4, which then leaves 4 others unaccounted for. Yeah, 4 others, potentially 3. Just let me check, make sure we didn't miss anyone missable. Hopefully I didn't. Apparently there's someone in the mines we can get. I think it's the other guy that we already saw, so... No, okay, never mind. That character was mutually exclusive, so... We missed them, but... Yeah, it seems we already got the other person who was recruitable. Alright, let's go and deal with this Green Hill mission then. Yeah, because with Green Hill we can get Jude and Tinto, I believe. And then potentially the other guy in that's hanging around Tinto. Anyways, Klaus, Commander Riou, last night must have been awful for you. Shoot, this won't do at all. Tighten our security measures at once. Commander Riou, preparations are complete for the liberation of Green Hill. Our forces will be divided in two this time. General Hauser, Victor, and Flick will go to the Muse Green Hill border, slow down any enemy forces coming from Muse. Alright. We're gonna have to set up multiple parties, or not this time. Meanwhile, General Kiba and Klaus will attack and liberate Green Hill. Apple will stay here and coordinate communications between the two armies. If you're ready, Commander, give the order to deploy. Very well, Commander. Please select the army you wish to accompany. Ooh. To wait here for him. Let's go and go with Kiba. Yeah, they're gonna be directly confronting the. Although it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna miss anything. Yeah, I didn't say that there's anything exclusive between the two. Yeah, let's go with Kiba. time to show these counters a thing or two. Oh, we can actually see if Ridley is going to be any use. Well, they're starting to fall behind, old man. Kiba, what? Old? I'll have you know I'm still plenty young, at heart. Well, okay, they actually get along pretty well, considering how they got introduced. But yeah, Kiba, he hasn't had too much going on with him. We haven't been able to use him all that properly. He's always been captured or thrown away. Uber, you done well to make it this far. Oh right, Uber was there. And Lucia. King Jowy Blight has promised to recognize the lands of the Koryu if we are victorious here. Now we fight for the peace of our home and for our honor as warriors. Well, so that's why she's working with them. Koryu clan, get out there, you runs, don't let her outdo you. Okay, so who do we have with us? So you have Luke, Ridley, Kiba, Kasumi, and Gilbert and Ada. So setup. So Kiba and Riou, they have to go up front if they have the highest defense. And Luke can attack from range. Ridley and Gilbert, not so much. Okay, Koryu clan, weak defense, good offense. Highland Army, a bit more balanced. Lucia, pretty even. Uber, okay, yeah, he's gonna be tough. They only have one archer unit, looks like. Yeah, one archer unit and then one mage unit. Back, you go there. We'll try and draw them to us. Alright, some of them are moving forward. Okay, so if we move forward one, then we move forward one as well, so here, and then we should be around here. So they move here, then here, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and then 3. So, our turn, their turn, our turn, their turn, our turn. Yeah, I think we're gonna get in there, be in range of at least of the Koryu, where we can get the first attack in. That's it? Not that impressive. Yeah, until these guys start moving, we should be able to just hit them from range. Nuclear magic really isn't all that impressive. Yeah, I could probably eliminate this one here pretty easily. Oh, I actually lost a horse there. Yeah, they're probably not going to start movement, so we eliminate both of the gray units. So the closest you can move is right in there. Better. They are still not moving. Very much in the way. Yeah, that group should be doing a little bit better defensively. The problem is if we move there, they can reach us. I want someone else to be right there. X space is 2. Because you don't want them to eventually move down here. Yeah, Gilbert wouldn't move him over to the left here. And then Kasumi can go over here or something like that. Oh. Okay. Yeah, the mage unit there. Right, mage units can attack at 3. Just doing absolutely nothing during that. Okay, you can put them there for now. Have you done any damage to this, guys? Right, if we move them further, it's gonna get attacked. Gonna keep on doing that. I'll damage one eventually. Much better. There it goes. Then move forward. These guys move 1. Now that would put them in range of the Highland Army unit over there, the mage unit. Okay, actually doing damage now. Very nice of them to just sit there and take the attacks. So what are you gonna do now? Their mage unit can move forward and attack either of these two. Okay, yeah, he is staying right there. Which, if they are not actually going to move forward, what we can do is move Kiba over here to the side. And then he can rush the archers. Problem though, it's going to be the mage unit. Yeah, we can move Luke over here, and they can start targeting on this one. Yeah, problem's gonna be Uber though. Oh yeah, in that case, if they're not going to move forward, we can move Riou's unit back, and then Ada's can move up here. Yeah, Ada did quite well. What we're going to want to do is have Luke's unit take out the archers. I don't know why you're passing through, you can help out with these guys. Percent chance of success. Wow, that's what those odds were. Okay, G's actually moving forward. So actually this spot here should be safe. Remain on the defensive since his defense is higher. Win 5%. Okay, keep on this one then. Yeah, I'll kill him eventually. Did not mean to wait with you. That's fine, we can move him over. Slowly getting there. And then you don't want to go further. Look at his one himself. Little by little. Yeah, Lucy is doing quite well for herself. Still a lot more life left. And Riou's getting he's getting slowly but quite faster. Could try moving back a little bit, that way they get surrounded with everyone else. Yeah, so no attacks in this turn. Really still won't be able to move up. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be doing too much then. Because yeah, everyone else's stats are a bit on the lower side. I end up just killing myself trying to take out Lucia. Of course, as she pursued. And Gilbert would be our strongest attacker there. Yeah, if Riou had the force walk ability, could move over here. Yeah, we're having this much trouble with her. How are we going to get rid of Uber? Uber's going to absolutely destroy us. I guess we can try testing them. Do we have anything that can help? No, just a red shield rune. Interesting, she actually tapped Kiba this time. There we go. Lucia for the future of the Koryu. Well, they're all gone. So... okay, then we have to rush with Kiba. Yeah, since his defense is the highest, he has the better chance of surviving. Nope, not yet. Yeah, we're going to take some damage in there. that's a bit of a mistake. Should have gotten rid of the archers first. Hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, continue on. Let's see. Yeah, Luke needs to be moved forward. Get rid of the archer. Keep us gonna need that attack, that's fine. Oh. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna take a few goes. Now to move Ada back into position. That was actually pretty decent for once. I wonder if we should give Luke cavalry, the cavalry unit, and then an additional attack. No, because yeah, he has flight now, which is what's giving him some of his extra movement. Actually, no, you don't get extra movements, do you? Not really, barely, sort of. Yeah, they shouldn't be doing too much damage to Kiba. Oh, why must you disappoint? They are able to retaliate. Shouldn't do much though. Nice. Oh, okay, they still got off their own attack. Interesting. Yours not moving. Which, if he's not, let's go and just attack him then. With our range units. Although I'm not sure if I'm able to do any damage to him. Okay, that's gonna be out of range. We'd have to go, yeah, one square up for that, I think. Actually, no, you can go right there, as long as that doesn't trigger him. Oh, you actually can't move through those. Hmm. Yes, so it's fine for you to move there. Oh, look at that's actually pretty decent. Single enemy unit, single unit in the area. And there we go. I owe you nothing more. Farewell. And off he goes. I thought that wasn't too bad. Kind of thought we'd be in more trouble because of how high his attack stat was. But since he did not move, that was absolutely easy. Lucia, curse you. Victory. Kiba, Commander, you have arrived. Things aren't going well. Greenhill's defenses have proven much stronger than we anticipated. After all that trouble? We've tried to batter down the gates, but there has been little progress since the Highland soldiers and the ramparts rain down on our men whenever they approach. Klaus, the city is incredibly hard to attack head-on precisely because of those gates. That must be why Jowy chose the tactics he did. However, we don't have time for a leisurely siege. Teresa, Commander Riou, there are many secret passages leading in and out of Greenhill left over from wars of old. The passage we took while escaping from Greenhill is one of them. Through this passage, a small group should be able to sneak inside the city and open the gates from the inside without attracting attention. I will show you the way. Shin, my lady, that is too dangerous. Teresa, Shin, I am acting mayor of Greenhill. I don't fight for my people who will. I am going. Shin, Commander, please take me with you as well. Very well. Shin, thank you. Okay, Teresa has joined. And Shin has joined. Yeah, still need to... Now we just pick the rest of our party. Alright, gonna get Victor. And the Nami for the usuals. Get Ailey, because she has decent magic. I want someone who can do some decent damage. I mean, maybe Rena then. Yeah, just a bit of variety. Did we give it? Yeah, I thought we gave someone one of the higher tier runes. But yeah, I might bring Ailey and Rena for healing damage. I bring the Darkest Rune. Didn't that one have a pretty good attack on it? Yeah, I could have sworn that there was some right, it was Tengar who gave her the Flowing Rune, which was the improved water. Then we have to bring Hicks as well. Oh, Hicks would actually do fairly well. Yeah, his attack and defense are better. One thing is that Flick is just lower level. So that might work. Gonna bring Vic, or Hicks and Tengar. Okay, so Aliens, Darkness Rune, Sierra, Riou, also Darkness Rune. Magic 140 versus 109. Yeah, Ailey has a bit higher defense. Yeah, I kind of want to bring someone with a good magic attack because, yeah, it was like during the Tinto, well, yeah, the whole thing with Tinto. I think it was Sierra who, yeah, her level 3 magic was very strong, did like 1,000 damage. Alright, Victor is stronger than Hicks, though. Yeah, we're not going to really use their combo. Yeah, it's gonna bring Victor. Tengar can do healing. Sierra can do some heavy damage with her Darkness Rune. So yeah, that should work. Jeez, we can get to the Force Patch 3 here. Let's hurry. Kinda would have liked to have left to do a little bit of equipping, but here we are. Okay, swap out your Mega Medicine for the curry. Yeah, swap out Tengar's pudding for also more curry. Alright, we fought these guys first time we passed through. Alright, not that strong. Decent catch up for Sierra and Shin. Toy boat. Okay, another bath item. Yeah, in the first game there was supposed to be bath items, but we never found any. Oh wow, that was apparently a lot of damage to Shin. soldier time. Okay, looks like they were actually doing some good damage. Target girl. Interesting. I guess attacks 50%. Yeah, since Sarah's up front, go ahead and give her that. Going to have to remember though to take it back after this. Stone of Skill. Increases dex. Use the spinach juice and then use the wretched rune to heal whatever ailment he ends up getting. More soldiers. Oh, that's not talking. No words to say amongst themselves, huh? Oh. And this is gonna loop around until we find the right path. No, that's a different one. It only went up once instead of twice. Yeah, Victor, not the best target to be setting fire to. Hey, Zernik. It is going fine. How's your weekend been? Lucia, I've been waiting for you, Ro. And you, woman, you must be Teresa. I will claim both your heads here and now. Teresa, who are you? Lucia, I'm the daughter of Kinoa, chieftain of the Koryu tribe. Lucia is my name. And now we fight. Okay, not a solo boss fight this time. So, is she going to be the boss fight in this area, or is there going to be another one? Right, so try not to use all of our magic then. Yeah, that is 500 damage. But that's just to the entire row. I would be overdoing it. I need a Spider Slayer rune and your Titan rune. Yeah, I'm gonna have Riou heal next turn. Right, well, Shin needs a bit of healing. There we go. Didn't have to even use all over magic. So if there ends up being anyone else. Right, Uber. End up having to fight Uber too. Should have enough magic to deal with him. Ooh, another pale gate orb. Teresa, why do you think of us as enemies? Lucia, listen to yourself, daughter of Green Hill. I never thought I'd hear such words from you. Teresa, what do you mean? Lucia, we the Koryu have long been embroiled in your people's meaningless conflicts and have always been the victims of your oppression. When my father attended a peace council at the invitation of your own father, Alec and Gordeau of Matilda, they murdered him with poison. With the young girl next in line to be chieftain, they probably thought that he would become more tractable. Foolish strategy indeed. All the Koryu, be they man or woman, are warriors. Teresa, my father did that. Alright, when this war is over, I will investigate your claims. If they prove true, I swear my father's crime will be acknowledged and atonements will be made. For now, I ask you to trust us. I am not my father, and Commander Riou is unlike the past leaders of the Jowston Alliance. Yeah, the past leaders were kinda messed up. I ask you to watch our struggles and decide for yourself. Lucia is not convinced. I am defeated. I cannot stop you. Off she goes all the same. Teresa, let's hurry. Yeah, well, she certainly has stuff to think about now. So, where do we have to go now? Okay, so we're gonna that box there. Yeah, I think this part should be the section that we were to pass through the first time when we were trying to escape. Yeah, as long as we don't get turned around. Right, here's the cabin. Health is okay, as long as should be able to heal quickly enough if we get into another fight. Unless it's against these guys. Why is this Spanish shoes only causing poison? That's not that mysterious. Alright, now what are we supposed to be doing here? Oh, pig. Free bacon. Commander Riou, you must be tired. Please rest a little. Oh. Okay, well. Not sure where you guys came from, but sure. Right, convenient people. Yeah, so we didn't have to worry too much about wasting magic during that fight. All the doors are locked. Treats of Commander Riou, please be on guard. It's... okay, yeah, so we are fighting Uber. You are Riou, bearer of true rune, and a cursed child. Cause of my hatred, the cause of my nightmares. My servant, I call you forth from your dark realm to erase this boy from the world. Well, that's a bit extreme. Wow, summon a whole undead dragon. Right, Khan would have been extremely useful during this fight. Yeah, so will your darkness rune do anything? Okay, it still did some damage, and that is a lot more damage he just did. Okay, so the dragon has a few different attacks, but they are fire-based. Okay, I'm gonna do another quick heal with you. Oh, yes, here's doing 0 damage. Only 257, but that's still some damage. Alright, so you can do melee damage. Yeah, Sierra's normal attacks do nothing. Which is a slight issue. Gonna be tossed on the projection mists. And then we'll have Riou do a battle oath. Not the greatest. But it's still damage. Riou do another heal. No. Yeah, the anger's still going. I have Tengar de-heal instead. There you go, not too bad. 100,000 Poch. Right, I wonder the cap is still at 999,999. Alright, the monster's gone. No Uber fights? Look, the Highland soldiers are running away. Uber, my power is again inadequate. Riou, bearer of a true rune. You will not find it easy to extinguish the flames of war. And off he goes. Kiba, well done, Commander Riou. Shin, Lady Teresa, you finally come back to us. Hey look, Lady Teresa kept her promise just like I said she would. Of course, she did. Lady Teresa is back, Green Hill's back to normal. Lady Teresa. They all seem excited. Pitcher, Commander, I bring word from Master Shu. He requests that you return to Dunan Castle as soon as possible. Kiba, I don't know what this is about, but it seems urgent. For now, we'll leave a unit of troops here to protect Green Hill. Commander, let's return to the castle. Okay, Kiba has joined. Are you gonna kick somebody out? Oh, okay, it's automatic. Klaus, Commander Riou, I bear bad tidings. The Matilda Knights have surrendered to Highland. They were talking so big that they could handle the Highland all by themselves. Is either that or that they're saying that Highland had no interest in them, but yeah, it's just what they know. Kiba, what? So while we're retaking Green Hill? Apple, yes, while forces were busy in Green Hill, Highland sent 2/3 of their army to invade Matilda. Victor, but Jowy, Kulgan, and Seed were all there at the Muse border. When did it happen? Klaus, the generals were just a decoy while the soldiers headed for Matilda. Clever ploy. Apple, Leon Silverberg led the Highland army alone to Matilda, where Gordeau then offered a peaceful resolution. Klaus, officially the Knightdom will retain its autonomy in return for cooperating with Highland, but in effect they become puppets of Highland without even putting up a fight. Miklotov, curse Gordeau, is he truly so hellbent on sullying the honor of the Knights? Yeah, so he wouldn't fight against Highland, but he would certainly join their side. Apple, Commander Riou, Shoo, I suggest that we attack Muse immediately. The majority of Highlands forces are in Matilda, and even if they do make it back in time, they'll be exhausted from the march. You're right, to Muse we go. Shoo. Yeah, you're supposed to be the strategist, so what do you think? Think it's worth a try. Riou will have the overall command. With General Hauser as second. Primary strategist will be Apple, with Klaus serving a support role. You will all relocate to Green Hill. The city will make a good base from which to launch our attack on Muse. General Kiba and I will stay here. After all, if this place falls, the Dunan Army will be left with nowhere to return. Apple. Every lie contains truth, and every truth contains a lie. Remember that. Apple, I will. Now, something gonna happen here at the castle then. Click. How much longer is this war gonna drag on? Victor, getting sick of it? Flick, I guess so. But I've got to see it through to the end and see what kind of solution these people will arrive at. Victor, yep, that's the fun part. And off to go. Oh, okay, we are back in Green Hill. Please, Leah Teresa, use this. Teresa, thank you. Green Hill has never had much of a military. That's why we must use places like this instead of barracks. But the townspeople are cooperating with us as much as they can. Apple, Commander, it's going to take some time to rest the troops and work out the details of our strategy. You should get some rest too. Then I mean, hurry, let's walk around a little. Last time there were Highland soldiers everywhere and lots of places we couldn't see. I feel like we saw everything last time. Alright, so Sarah, Riou, Tengar, and Konami. We lost Shin and Victor. Yeah, Saint to rest. Now, we know that there are a few people here to recruit. Konami, no wait, sir. Oh, okay, well, she's just wandering around. Riou, let's go after her. She's that person who attacked you. Okay, but first we need to save. Okay, apparently not. Commander Riou, please look after Lady Teresa. Peace and quiet, just the two of us. Now we finally have some peace and quiet. So life just goes on for them. Got a dog. Rough. I can finally focus on my studies now that all the soldiers are gone. I would relief to be able to teach proper classes again. But have you actually been teaching them or just been staying out on the lawn? Did I make a mistake in the enrollment process? You're the guy from before. There's a rumor going around that you're leader of the Dunan Army. And you and your secret spot. Me, I prefer quiet places like this. That's why this is my spot. Yeah, so you never changed. Oop, off she goes. Welcome to New Leaf Academy. Are you new students? You really haven't been paying attention, have you? Touring the campus. Okay, it seems like all the people here are just going back to their usual dialogue. Token of our gratitude, please accept it. Rage Orb. The Green Hill is saved, the Highland Army still remains. Higher level version of the fire room. Excellent. Miss Jean, why did she have to go? because we recruited her. How do you think Miss Jean is? I want to ask her, but I'm kind of scared to. Her age is unknown according to Richmond. Oh. Okay, you can do some rune sage training. Resurrection orb, pixie orb. Or the kite orb. Yeah, let's see what the Pale Good Orb does. The Blinking Rune does have some options for instant death, but that doesn't work on bosses. Yeah, let's see what that one does. As for the Rage Orb, we'll see what other people have going on with them. So you have open gate, 50 damage to one enemy, 150 damage to all, 500 to all, 900 damage to all with 92 allies. A lot of damage, not so good about the damage to allies, but that is the only tier 4 magic we have access to right now. Let's see, as for the tier 2, red shield 130 to all, 150 to all. Okay, so might actually be better. Hey, you're actually here, Jude. Yeah, how's it going? Me? I'm fine like always. In fact, I came up with a great idea. Okay, Clay, mount? Now what do I do? Looks like I used up all my clay. Okay, so we have to find clay to recruit you. When we're in Forest Village, there's always a guy talking about a spot for some clay. We might be able to get some from him and finally recruit you. You are very late to be a blacksmith and recruiting. In Moran Harmonia. Okay, where'd she scuttle off to? Yep, she did run out back. Oh, armies are going to run into battles out here. Yep, okay, Jowy. KONAMI to Jowy. Jowy, thank you, Lady Lucia. You may go home now. Lucia, I will stay here to protect you. Jowy, thank you. KONAMI, Jowy, why? Why are you here? Jowy, KONAMI, Riou, I ask you this as a friend. Abandon leadership of the Dunan Army and flee somewhere far away. Again, I don't want to fight you. Yeah, a little too late for that. Oh wait, why? There's no reason for that the leader of the Dunan Army has to be you. But Riou is. I know, I've got it. Jowy can leave Highland. Yeah, true. Why can't you do that? I can't do that. I see, so that's how it is. Just as I can't turn back, you can't either. Too much time has passed. Neither of us can go back to the way things were. KONAMI, hey Jowy. You're king of Highland, right? So you can stop the war and take your troops out of Muse. That'll end this, right? Right? Come on, Jowy, can't you? Jowy, That won't work, Nanami. Nanami, why? Why? The runes? Riou, ever since we got these runes on our hands, we were destined to fight each other. But even if that's what fate holds for us, I would like to think that just as I seized upon my dreams, your own grew as well. So what exactly is it about those runes that is making them fight? Riou, as King of Highland, I'm going to fight to bring a new order to this land. Goodbye, Riou, Nanami. No, wait. It can be like it used to be. We can still be together, please. Lucia, for the king's safety, I cannot let you through. And no matter how much you say no, that's not going to work. Konami, oh, he's gone. Why? Why? I guess we shouldn't leave too, Riou. Yeah, I'm thinking that after all that happened, there are plenty of people who still want to fight. And people who would fight in the way Luca did. So perhaps not much choice because of that. Now then, there's supposed to be someone here who's friends with Annalie. It might be in the town. Aside from Jude, it does not seem like there's anything of importance here. Can we actually go wander in town now? No. Konami's still stopping us. Apple, Commander, preparations are complete. You can take to the field whenever you're ready. Not prepared yet. I see, but please hurry before we lose this chance. Alright, well, I guess we can have a look through the building, see if we're missing anyone. And what you do, guess maybe I'll throw it away, huh? Oh, good timing. Better take this with you. Nice old book, volume 10. And you're just writing letters about the Highland soldiers. Cleaning. Alright, is Mommy still gonna stop us? Yeah, she is. Yeah, I really would like to save. Alright, guys, we're just heading straight to Matilda. Victor, look, there's Muse. Alright, it's not Matilda, it's writing to Muse. Feels like a year since I was here last. Class. It's strange that we haven't met any enemy resistance yet. Don't drop your guard. Joey, I place my faith in you, Lady Lucia. Lucia, Your Grace, I swear my name that we will cleanse ourselves of the stain of defeat. Listen, my warriors, remember the oath you have sworn. The survival of a tribe depends on it. Koryu clan, attack. The Koryu must not suffer another defeat. Yeah, well, we are the protagonists, so kind of tough on that. What do we have? Do we just have all of our units then? Yeah, we do. No generics. Maximilian, we're going to have to keep you out of the way. Okay, George, going to move down. Bowser, you can move up. Ada. Yeah, that's fine for you to move up. Right, you can move up from there. Yeah, Victor's pretty balanced, going to have you in front. I'm glad to see who you had were, if any of them were pretty good. So we have Lucia. Yeah, we have Seed here. Seed and Jowy, okay. And then Kogan all the way in the back. Wow, Kiba did absolutely terrible during that. Okay, now has immense self. Kiba might actually die here. Okay, so that's just a generic Highland unit. Okay, I think if we need to, we can heal him next turn. Yeah, looks like most of the Koryu units are the ones charging forward. Kiba can move back, and then we can... Oh, cement self. I thought it was a actual heal. Alright, so who actually has a heal? You do, okay, Kasumi. Now with that space empty, and then we keep up through there. Yeah, it's just out of range. Which actually may not be possible. Kogan and Grace, preparations are complete. We can withdraw at any time. Jowy, not yet. Give the signal for Lucia's forces to retreat. Kogan, but then we risk losing this chance for victory. See, they're just a bunch of tribesmen from the frontier. If they can buy us time, then why not use them? Jowy, give the signal now. Kogan, casting aside the greater good for the smaller is not the way to forceful domination. Lady Lucia understood this when she stepped onto the battlefield. Did she now? Did she really? Jowy, you're right. Let's withdraw. Kogan, it shall be as you ask. Koryu clan. Chief, the Highlanders are fleeing. Lucia, I know that. If we can gain them a few extra moments to do so, that will be enough. Oh, okay, so she did understand. Alright, just when we thought you were a little girl, you show us some steel to rival that of your own father. We're with you all the way. Lucia, listen to me. I forbid you from dying here. Fight now for the future of Koryu. Interesting. Interesting. Grants units that have finished their turn under action. Alright, they're doing quite well for themselves. Oh yeah, Kiba, we're supposed to get you healed. And you're just kind of stuck right there. Did you miss? Right, yeah, the ability to attack enemies within 5 spaces. I have a very low chance of success on that one. Yeah, when we get the chance, we should rearrange everything so that we have a range attacker with as high as attack as possible. Lucia for the future of the Koryu. Koryu clan. We'll take care of things here, Lady Lucia. You must escape. Lucia, I'm sorry, Beecham. Hey, Beecham, I think he also appeared in the 3rd game. Alright, then Muse. Victor, they ran away with their tails tucked between their legs. Klaus, can we be so sure that something seems odd? Sounds are true. Yeah, exactly, as he says. Victor, you the warrior type 2, Klaus. Klaus has concerns. Victor, now come on. Let's enter Muse and take a look. Klaus, be careful. There might still be some Highland soldiers in hiding. Victor, yeah. Okay, Victor's joining. Klaus, Commander, please choose the rest of your party. We could bring Anita along since she did spend quite a bit of time here drinking. Yeah, Sarah would be good in case anyone attacks. But then who else should we bring? Oh wow, George is actually level 59. Did not notice that. If we can bring Olin on along. No, that'd be 4 short range people. Can bring Khan. But yeah, we're not fighting against any undead. At least it shouldn't be. Then again, yeah, that one time we went to Muse, we did see a bunch of people get their souls sacrificed. Yeah, I'm gonna bring Sierra and Khan. Although, no, okay, can't just leave. Victor, hey, come on, we may as well have a look around. It's been forever since we were last here. Victor, man, it's a real ghost town. Maybe all the people are off at a ceremony like the one Neclord mentioned. Yes, I'm sure there's hanging around somewhere. Oh, Sherrod Hauser. Yeah, so far all the doors are locked. Oh, hey you. City-States Soldier, Commander Riou. Victor, what is it? Soldier, it's just that I thought I saw something inside, like shadows moving. Victor, what should we do? Want to take a peek inside? Our strategists did warn us, but I never been one to ignore this kind of stuff. Is it ghosts? Oh, monsters? That'd be something a little bit more undead. Victor, what is it? Yeah, we still haven't been able to save Golden Wolf. Yeah, we'll save the Black Shadow for now. Yeah, and your abilities are more for undead. Right, you're quite fast. Alright, not too bad. Victor, what the hell was that thing? There's even more of them. So anything else going on in here? Locked doors. Victor, what the? Yep, even more. So where's the rest of the army? Should be helping out with this. Victor, we gotta get out of here. Right, probably shouldn't have done that. Don't suppose you're vulnerable to instant death. Sadly, no. And you killed Anita. And he just respawns. Okay, so just get out of here. Apple, are you okay, Riou? Victor, yes, we're fine, but what were those things? Luke, spawn of the Beast Rune. Its servants, so to say. Victor, Beast Rune. Luke, yeah. I heard once that High Priest Hikusak gave it to the Blight clan when Highland had split away from the Holy Kingdom of Harmonia. Those things are under the rune's control. So, Luke of Blight really did sacrifice all the people of Muse. Luke, the presence of those things would certainly suggest so. The Beast Rune probably needed blood sacrifices to be awakened. Victor, and what exactly happens when it does wake up? Luke, who knows? But if it was indeed awakened with human blood, my guess is that the rune's powers would manifest as a huge beast that thirsts for more of the same. Anyhow, I think the rune itself has been moved somewhere else. I don't sense its power here. Victor, Commander Riou, we've got trouble. The Highland soldiers are back. Victor, they couldn't have picked a worse time. Clouds, looks like they were waiting for this moment. Victor, they're coming from the north and east. If we want to escape, we'll have to go west. Victor, okay, let's hurry. Apple, wait, it's a trick. They're trying to throw us into a panic. If they're attacking in small numbers, they probably have soldiers lying in ambush to the west and south. Apple, General Hauser, rally the troops and head north. Break through the center of the attackers' ranks and then retreat. There won't be any soldiers waiting to ambush you there. Hauser, understood. Victor, let's get out of here, Riou. Apple. stares intently. So where are we escaping to? Oh, just like that. Shoo, I'm glad to see you safe, Commander Riou. Freed. But this is a disaster. We couldn't recapture Muse. Does this not mean we're out of options? No, it just means you're gonna have to prepare differently. Okay, it'll work out somehow. Maybe we'll come up with a good idea tomorrow. Anyway, don't worry about it for now, Riou. Just go get some grub and sleep. Look, that's your answer to everything. I mean, it's not a bad answer. Alright, Richmond. Meku, okay. Walks around the path to Matilda Knightdom. Yeah, we tried that last time, but did not quite work out. So no one new to check out. Okay, so we have Pico around Green Hill. Yeah, hopefully with Nanami won't stop us from exploring. We can go up there right now to pick him up. Genshu... Yeah, we need to upgrade our gear a bit more. Mazis, we need a certain number of people. And then Jude is looking for clay. Yeah, so obviously only 3 people we can recruit right now are Meku, Pico, and Jude. Oh, interesting. Rara only had 3 secrets. Alright, let's investigate Clive. That weird loner. Okay, so Riou's by himself. Yeah, go save at the inn in case something pops up when we try to walk up to the other safe spot. So we have some stuff to turn into. And then see what to deal with the toy boat and the chick is. Orbs can be put away. Piglet needs to be turned into Yuzu. I have a bit more food. This one can be sold. It's from the Mega Medicine. Oh yeah, we need to take these urns over to Remaster. But that is a bit of a run. Alright, so book 10 was a vegetable list. cabbage seedlings available in Lake West and Drake Mouth Village. Okay, we already got those ones, I believe. Potato Seeds, Matilda, and Banner Village. Which I actually think we got those too. Spanish Seedlings, Two River, Forest Village, and Monsters Around Green Hill. We may not have gotten that one. And then Tomato Seedlings, Banner Village Item Store, Dragminster, and then Tiger Mouth. Yeah, only the cabbage seedling and the potatoes were 2. The other ones were 3. Okay, Sheena's just hanging around here, trying to hit on Amelia. Oh yeah, what's a toy boat do? And that's what it does, okay. And that's an urn. Yeah, those are the options we have for the bats, fine. Alright, so just some neat little things to bring to the bath. Alright, so you get the piglets. Ray uses that I could ride on the sheep next time. Oh, so your persistence actually paid off. Let's head towards the restaurant. We can see exactly how many of each we have. Also collect our money. And buy some new mayo curry. Only 2,000 potch. And one more. Really, no. We only got 1 cabbage. We got the 2 potatoes, so we got all of those. It's just the spinach and, yes, the cabbage, spinach, and tomatoes that we're missing then. Alright, so nothing more to change with that. Nothing new out here. Alright, let's go and get those bath toys put away. Anyone anything here? Yes, they did. Please come. Hello. Please come to the restaurant. I will make something special for you. Hi-yo. Yeah, we'll always go to the restaurant. Busted again. Meg. I think on Gadget is busted again. He's making so much noise. Maybe I should tighten his thingamajig. Yes, always with the thingamajig. We like Riou, but Ailing, she loves Riou. Bolgan. Yep, everyone knows that Ailing loves Riou. Young kids these days. Young people these days don't know how to take care of themselves, only taking a bath once a day. You are very obsessed with the bath. Okay, so you're still at back. Alright, so first up, Couscous. Let's see if the armor smith managed to increase the skill again. Oh, you're actually here. Tesai, There's nothing to fulfill me, no blade that will seize my soul and compel me to hone it. I dare not ask for the Celestial Sword or the Dragon King's sword, but surely there's something. Okay, so Riou's kept at that. And so she asked for the Celestial Sword. That should be easy to do unless Victor is off somewhere else. And what's the other one? Dragon Sword? Which may not be something we have right now. Either because we don't have the person with it, or we haven't upgraded a weapon enough for it to appear. It could also just be that it's just not in the game. Alright, but this is going to be the equipment smith. Then what's Jude going to be? So, you, that sword. Victor, whoa. What's gone into you, Gramps? Beside that blade you hold, could it be the Celestial Sword? Celestial Sword, ah, so you know of me. Tesai, but of course I do. It's my honor to meet such a legendary blade as yourself. Why, magnificent to behold, as you are. Your edge must be so keen as to slice through nearly anything. Celestial Sword, that goes without saying. Victor is annoyed. Tesai, Celestial Sword. No, great Celestial Sword. Please allow me to sharpen you. It would rekindle the flame of passion within me. Please, I beg of you. Celestial Sword, Now, what should I do? Victor, cut it out, old fella. It's just a cruddy old sword and no need for all that for that bowing and scraping. Celestial Sword. What was that, Victor? You dare call me a cruddy old sword? Victor, if this scabbard fits, wear it. And he is quite angry. But why you? Tesai, oh please, great Celestial Sword. Surely there is no need to use your awe-inspiring might here. Celestial Sword, I suppose you're right. Consider your life spared this time, Victor. Victor, yeah, big talk, Tin Man. Celestial, you just don't know when to shut your mouth. Tessa, may I join you? Sure. We needed a blacksmith. Thank you very much. I swear I will repay this debt. Such an old sword, you swing me too violently. Victor, yeah, right. If I don't whack the baddies hard enough, they don't drop. So if anything, it's your fault. Caught that. Celestial, whack, you buffoonery. It never ceases to amaze me to think you would liken a storied blade like myself to a club. Quite possibly. So yeah, we finally got you. Oh, and Tessai was not part of people that Richmond was monitoring. Let me guess, we're gonna have to give him the hammers. Which, yeah, that's been a slight problem. We only got to level 12. And he should be over on this side then. Yep, kicked out the guy that was in this place to get some rest. Came to have my weapon honed, but now I'm starting to think that a custom-made suit of armor would be nice too. I'm Master Tessai's new apprentice. Thanks for having me at your castle. Yeah, the other guy did seem pretty good, so this works out. Tessai, thanks to the copper hammer, I can now upgrade your weapons to level 12. Right, we did actually have to bring those home. And yeah, we can get everyone upgraded. Fantastic. Although the smith at Couscous is still better. You can upgrade to level 13. Alright, gonna spend some of that potch we have before we reach the cap. Yeah, we'll get most people up to level 10 at least. Just in case we end up in another situation where we need to have multiple parties. Sigmund into Sigurd. And then hopefully using the Murasame. Is it going to become Muramasa? Lorelai, we don't really use you too much. Ailey, Rena, and Bolgan, we do kind of use them a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna stop when we get to about 500,000. Empress, the world. Very Arcana related, or tarot. And I think next one should be Anita. Love into love. Yeah, Zombie is also pretty useful. We'd upgrade Ada too. Let's upgrade Olin. She's pretty good at combat. Yeah, and then maybe Wakaba and Long Chen Chen. Ooh, she got God hands. Killer Knuckles into Power Knuckles. I don't think it could go the other way. Yeah, Wakaba kind of did the same thing. Killer into Power. So we're looking at that. Did he take the other one too? Yes, he did. Alright, Victor, you can go away now. So yeah, teleport up to Forest Village first. See if we can pick up any clay, then it's off to Green Hill. Yeah, just check on Richmond to see if he's found anyone new. Yeah, Clive. Looks like Clive is a member of something called the Howling Voice Guild from Harmonia. Oh, from Harmonia. They're a secret group that centers around the use of those gun things. Right, we did get another mystery person. Now that it was the guy up here was talking about a secret spot for clay. Do you want some clay? There's there's plenty of it around. Yeah, this ought to be enough. Take it. Okay. Got that, and go pick up Jude. Right. So what's exactly is Jude going to do? I thought he was going to be the blacksmith, but no. Yeah, nobody has been in this house yet. I think these guys are new for the area. It must be they're dropping 15,000 potch. Finally, we can go into Green Hill. Yeah, people are really still thinking about going to school in this place, despite all the times it's been taken over by soldiers. Marie, or Marie. So, explain yourself. Just who is this Annalie? Oh, so this is Pico. No, Marie. You got it all wrong. Listen, Annalie is very important to me, but... Marie, you're terrible. That's what worse. And here you were telling me I love you, and you're the only one the entire time. Pico, look, I'm telling you, Annalie is like a sister to me. Marie, you're sick. You love her like a sister, huh? Did you say Annalie? Pico, you know Annalie. Where is she? Is she alright? Marie, not so fast, Pico. You're talking to me, not him. And she's completely forgotten. Pico, I see. Thanks heaven she's okay. I couldn't sleep at night thinking about her being alone. Marie, hello? We're having a conversation. Pico, forgive me, Marie. I haven't lied to you. However, Annalie is very important to me. You're a strong girl. You'd be able to live without me. Marie, wait a minute. Pico, so where's Dunan Castle? Got it, thanks. Okay, Pico joined. And Marie's heart broken all the same. What do you want? You're friends with that awful cheat? Pico, aren't you? Alright, well, she'll be angry for a while. Anyways, Jude. Yeah, then if Pico can be brought into the party, we should be able to get the guy that's in Tinto. Oh, wait a minute, are you going to be the sculptor guy that's going to be dealing with all those, I guess, statue parts we've been finding? Dude, huh? What's up? Brought me some clay? Wow. That's really thoughtful, thanks. Say, is there anything I can do for you in return? Yeah, join us. Jude, the Dunan Army, huh? Okay, I'll do it. I don't know how much help I'll be to you, but I'll join your cause. Yeah, just collecting the most random people, really. Nice to be working with you. Right, Green Hill collected. I guess before we start wandering around, we could sit for a moment. Yeah, since it did seem like the monsters are a bit different now. Just in case you end up finding something incredibly dangerous. And actually, hold on, be right back. Alright, let's continue. Definitely very different. Are you getting killed? Yep, you indeed were getting killed. Kinda meant to do a rune attack, but that works. Yeah, I think they're the same types of plants that were similar to the first time we ran through the back of the Green Hill area. Yeah, they don't do too much damage, but they're very good at counterattacking. Right, the other one would have been excellent during that. The blink rune really teleported them away. Oh, never mind, there's Mekamaku. Alright, Mekamaku obtained. Now then, Pico, are you actually recruitable? No, okay, you might be hanging around with Annalie. Oh, he's just hanging around right here. Yo, I'm thinking about sculpting a guardian deity for this castle. Right now I'm looking for blueprints. Alright, hold on. Alright, very convenient that you're just right there. Now, can you sculpt all of them, or are you just gonna sculpt only one? Okay, he's gonna hold on to the plans. Head, body, legs, and tail. Okay, we don't have any head pieces. Body of a dragon, legs of a unicorn, tail of a turtle. Yeah, we're gonna have to find all of them. Okay, but he did get everything. And who was the mystery person that you located? Pesmerga. You fix up the old castle as good as it'll get, and then go find the guy waiting in the cave of the wind. It should work out okay. Yeah, Cave of the Wind is just to the south. Alberto, yeah, that's the guy. He wants to make sure Pico and Annalie are safe. So here's Pico. Request fine just as long as you know that pretty young girls always get their songs picked first. Okay, nope. Okay, you're just still singing. Oh, but actual instrumentals. Alright, so let's gonna go off to Tinto. That was completely the wrong way to go. And Alberto. I'll see you a long time to see. I've saved some money, so I figured it's about time I go look for Annalie and Pico. Yeah, about them. Huh? So they're both safe, thanks. What a coincidence that we met. And he just joins. Good. Alright, also was at Dunan Castle. I'll go join them there. It's been a long time since the three of us were together. Excellent. And do we need any of these armor pieces? No. Yeah, for this turn we don't need anything else here. If there is anything going to be, it's going to be from the rare finds. And it's a mine to the south that we need to go through again. So how do you have to say that one there? That's 2. That's 3. 4. Okay, only 4 left. And he's not here. Let's go and get some people to have that run through the cave then. See if that guy will finally join us. Get rid of a few low level people to get them leveled up. Yeah, people under level 40. I fell behind quite a bit. Alright, hopefully we can make it through with the people we have right now. And the bandits are here. No win. Hey, there's no place for little squirts like you. He owns this place. Ijimu. Okay, having fun. Koryu, what's up, Commander? He needs something. Patches. Actually, should probably heal first. Yeah, before we head out to go and upgrade some of the gear, make sure we have an escape talisman. Anything giving us significant boosts? Cape and a cape. Is it upgraded? Contest needs to be upgraded. And then Kessen and Futch need runes. Yeah, they're about the same with magic. So maybe something combative then. I'm not sure if we can do anything with the poison orb. Alright, there it goes. That's be weird. Okay, more speed for you. he already had that. Yeah, something for Kinnison that we wanted. Which it looks like we can only get him magic related ones. Yeah, sure, give him a lightning orb. As for armor, that was the wrong person. For the runes that are going to the weapons, those need to be more separated from the ones that you equip for skills. Plus, it does seem like there need to be more of those in general. Okay, is that everyone upgraded? Yeah. So we are heading towards Tinto right now. Just a quick talk with Richmond though. Moku, really a new one of those. Okay, just around Forest Village then. Interesting. So if the other scrolls don't count, then it's just these three. Yeah, I think we have 4 left. Yeah, so we'll be the last one then. Genshu needs equipment of a certain level, which we can get once we find a good enough blacksmith. Mazis, he's in the cave. We're going to go check him out right now. And then Pesmerga, if we can get Mazis, we'll try to get Pesmerga too. You can go to check out Clive's secret some more. Yeah, so it's 1, 2, 3, yeah, then 4. Yeah, so there's one that is unknown to us. And Crom is nearby. I'm sorry, these paths are blocked off. Yeah. And there's no option to push them. So I think he was fairly deep into the cave. Yeah, he was like past the save point, I think. Very interesting. And Tetsu quickly surpassed Clive. Yeah, I really wish you could move those. It's so much more convenient. Now, as long as we can recruit them this time, shouldn't be coming back here. And then when we get back to the cast, we're gonna have to see if we have another book of characters. Although, no, we do, but I think we already Picked up everyone from that. Let's see. No, not this side. And still not taking apprentices. Join us? I hear that my arch-rival Crowley has ventured into the world once more. Perhaps time has come. Most of all, I'd like a place to test my abilities, so be it, Riou. The great sorcerer Mazis is henceforth your ally. You should be thankful. Right, are we gonna get Crowley then? She's gonna be the last one. Then it has been some time since I dabbled in worldly affairs. I believe some practice is in order. And off he goes. We can do that trick too. Alright, not enough time for Richmond. Yeah, should just be 2 left, right? No, okay, it's 3. Yeah, just a quick stop at the library. Double check the character book. Yeah, so Cloud we got, Owen we got, Zamza, Killy, Kapozam, Simpethoy, and Simone. As Murga, we're gonna go check on him now. Jean we got. Making Gadget, we got Genshu. Do we actually get Genshu? No, Genshu is the guy who is, yeah, wanting the items a certain level. Yeah, so let's just put Murga and Genshu. There's Murga, Genshu, and then one other. Almost forgot to skip Talisman. Right. No teleporting directly to the cave. Anyways, this is probably just quicker. Yeah, the levels are fairly low. Should not need to be fighting them. Still haven't reached the windy part. Yeah, getting very little punch from these guys. Finally empty these parts. A mistake. Barely. Hopefully he wasn't up in there with that old guy. So he was at the end here. This guy, he's not here either. You were. Yeah, you just kind of just missed him. He must be close. Who are you? The Dunan Army. I see, so you must be Riou. What do you mean, who's Uber? You just fought him. Yeah, join us. Well, my true goal is to find Uber. I suppose I can assist you in the meantime. I trust that is acceptable. You just keep on missing him by just a very little bit. Yeah, head over to the castle. I have a gun's tool made of steel, but that's not all. I hear that he's going to have special souls too. What of that? Yeah, so I have this Genshu, but there's still one more that's missing. Yeah, so Genshu's gonna be one of these Chie or the Chichin Star. Alright, just about there. And that's actually probably a good place to wrap things up for today. Yeah, we'll pick this up tomorrow. Had some pretty good progress today. Managed to free the Green Hill region from Highland control. So that was very nice. And recruited quite a few more people. Down to only 2 more left of the 108 characters left, and yeah, that'll be everyone. Still not sure where that last person is, though. Hopefully they weren't a permanently missable character. But yeah, 2 more people with at least one of them, we actually know where they are. And then the ones that are squirrel that apparently does not count. Really should be counting the squirrels. Yeah, it's beyond that, though. We don't have too much left. We still have to capture Muse, but yeah, the whole stuff with Matilda that just popped up. And then there's like one more area left we haven't been to, which is the Highland area that is connected to Muse. And then otherwise, yeah, I think we are quite close to finishing this game. Yeah, no, I've been kind of saying that for the past week. So, depending on how that goes, potentially, yeah, should be finishing it sometime this week. And then yeah, I'm thinking probably next week we'll be starting our next game, which will be Judgment, a somewhat spin-off of the Yakuza series, where instead of playing a Yakuza, you play as a former lawyer turned private investigator. So, got that coming up once this is finished. As for what's going on, see more Sukoden 2 HD tomorrow, where Let's see, more scavenging with our group. Need to check out our new confidential map and see if that leads us to another mall or actually something different. So we'll be seeing how that goes. A lot of stuff to research, bought a bunch of tech prints, but yeah, we're kind of still stuck prototyping our next stage of vehicles. Hopefully we can get that done and then move on to some of the quests in the more distant regions. So yeah, just more stuff, more time with our little group of scavengers, and then Saturday continuing Alien Star Descent, where we are still in the middle of Mission 6. Yeah, our very slow and careful approach to things is making the missions take a little bit longer, but we are surviving against all the xenomorphs. I think like last time we only had one major I guess mistake with the xenomorphs, but otherwise we have been able to proceed very stealthily on things. But yeah, like I said, because of that particular the slow and safe approach, we are still quite early in the mission despite all the time we spent in it. But yeah, that is continuing on Saturday. So nothing else. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to follow or subscribe to the channels, depending on where you prefer to watch, for notifications when we're online. Otherwise, so is my social medias for updates and notifications. Twitter is at Imri_EE, I am RE_EE, and Blue Sky at Imri-EE. Both the same thing, just a difference between _ depending on where you prefer to go. But if you don't use those, I do try to stream regularly between 12:30 a.m. to 5 a.m. US Central, usually give or take 30 minutes, barring things like technical issues, illness, fatigue, etc. As for the days, I try to have Sunday, Mondays, and Wednesdays as regular streaming days, with the rest of the week being far more variable depending on scheduling goes. And for this week, no scheduling issues currently, so normal stream times. And that being said, once again, thank you for watching. Thank you to those who have to stop by the stream live, as well as a thank you to those who made it watching the VOD. Hope you are all pleased and entertained, and that you have a good day or night, whichever happen to be, and that you stop by again next time. With that, thank you, and goodbye, and I completely forgot to save. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, thank you and goodbye.